Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live with another NXT watch along. Yeah, I want to die. Oh man, watching NXT is gonna ruin my psyche. Well, welcome everybody. Understand that you see me as one of the regular co-hosts over on the Cinderville Productions. Watch along if you guys watch DST Show. Doing this by myself. Any other viewers are welcomed. I don't mind, even if you have an opposing opinion. Never try to distress arguments. Always challenge the other person's viewpoints. I don't really give a shit. Just don't sound like an idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. Other than that, we start with Pete Dunne versus Kyle O'Reilly. These guys seem to be the future contenders for the world title. Let's just see what's going to happen. Because obviously, I'm just trying to care. And there's Aniba and Johnny Gargano. This is a triple threat match. I forgot this is a triple threat match. I just love, guys that look like they should be on the Cruiserweights division. But these are, one of them is a former NXT champion. Oh, God. Side headlock takedown. It's grounded headlock, and there goes Pete Dunne. So is that a planted crowd, or they've been allowing a limited amount of people? I don't really care, but at least that would be a bit more interesting. Caught him off the ropes, off the arm drag, and here comes Oh, look at that. Just trying to stretch the face out of Johnny Gargano, folks. What a roundhouse kick to break the submission. Look at the forearm off the ropes, high knee, stopping Gargano off his tracks. By the way, if you guys didn't notice, Johnny Gargano's entrance with Austin Theory, he had his hand, they did a weak ass high five, and that's the wave. I'm just shocked, oh, these guys are so good for no good for the main roster. They are so mid-cardy. It is just not good. This is what people think. They're oh, they'll have a good match, but nobody ever says that they'll carry the company. Oh, trying to do a double arm breaker. There goes Pete Dunne. Look at this. Just look at the arm. And instead of still doing the arm bar, he's just doing this so he can stomp on the shit. What's the point of you doing that? I'm just watching a whole lot of moves with no substance. Forearm, but now he'll go for an uppercut. Double dragon screw. Bro, I couldn't even make that up even if I was doing my own matches with action figures. Why do a double dragon screw? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with doing moves like that, but it's just so dumb. Other than that, if you guys are not paying attention, how's everybody else's day going? Love to hear what's going on instead of pro wrestling. I understand that we have, of course, the NBA playoffs preceding us. Most of the games we are in elimination for most of the games, and I hope the Celtics get what's coming to them, because I feel like they're a piece of shit franchise. They're just back over the success of a better franchise like the Lakers. But yeah, we had the commercial break. Is that the chick from Blackish? I'm craving like a reason to still watch this product. Yes. Carl's Jr. Like just to know that you just clog arteries, but they don't taste as good. Enough is enough. No more playing Mr. Nice Guy. I tried to do the right thing. Join the military. You do anime shit. Like this isn't like I don't care if it's even corny propaganda. At least like we know that it's patriotism. Ernie just looks like he wants to die. I mean, probably it's just because he's getting older. But every time we just look at these guys, he just looks like he's probably gonna die when he stubs his toe. Same thing like we saw Ozzy Osbourne that's doing Hell in a Cell's pay-per-view. Yes, it takes some like 7 or 8 months before they do a real rock song or metal song for a wrestling pay-per-view. And rock and metal goes with pro wrestling, like how hip hop and rap goes with basketball. It's just some stuff that gels together perfectly. And you're telling me that I like Cardi B hosting SummerSlam works with pro wrestling? Screw it. I don't care if he's gay. I'd rather have MGK like host SummerSlam than this shit. Like what demographic are they perceiving? All because they're notable for that, like mainstream, doesn't mean that they're good for pro wrestling. Like there's a sentiment of a demographic that WWE has, especially their history, and they know damn well like rock and metal gels more with pro wrestling. Probably a bit of rap mixes more with pro wrestling these days than just pop and erotic rap music. Like it's just not as good. Like nobody's gonna listen to Cardi B when you think of Roman Reigns fighting somebody. That's just my opinion, bro. I don't really care. Of course, we're back here live on NXT. We've been in picture for quite a long time, to be honest. And I understand like they want to use this excuse to just add more their commercial break instead of it being a decent 30 seconds. 2 minutes have passed. Like I feel like you can have a commercial for like 30 seconds. Look at this. The number one contenders triple threat match. Gargano with an knee strike on. Oh my god. And another kick. And another kick. And a slap. A kick again. And a kick. Tell me how does this make Johnny Gargano cool? I'm trying to find like he seems more entertaining than most of the guys in the Undisputed Era, but I just feel like Johnny Gargano, like not Johnny Gargano, chill, like Kyle O'Reilly. I feel like he has an entertaining mid card factor about him, but that's about it. I don't really find anything special about like any of these guys we have currently in the ring. Maybe Pete Dunne if he puts a bit more muscle on him. He seemed to lose some weight over the past couple of years, but other than that, he was just like a mid card jobber. That's all he is. Just a UK mid card jobber with no charisma. And I can say that about most of the jobbers we have here on NXT UK. They just show like they're just fake strong style with a bit of technical ability and just do thigh slapping. That's about it. That's the like a majority of like NXT UK wrestlers, and then you get upset when they don't get over to the main roster because they suck. Running knee strike off the ring apron of Kyle O'Reilly, and a tope suicide from Johnny Gargano. And he's gonna do it again. This time, why would he move that direction? So he does the tope suicida as well to. Why? Just why is he still doing like 3 suicide dives to the same guys on 3 different directions? Like he already hit Gargano, he already hit Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne didn't know how to move that direction. And that second rope spear cover 2. No. So much drama in this match. It's so amazing. This is so development. Like, what's the course of just saying this is developmental? This is just ECW light now. Like I didn't mind getting guys over from the indies, but at least like some of them, like just like Seth Rollins, they were still in like their mid to early 20s. So these guys still had like they had history over in the indies, but these were still like relatively young guys that just got popular over the indies. And now they're just overly saturated that we main event 30-year-old men that have wives and children, but it just can only get a minuscule audience. And he keeps stomping the hand, and it never plays a factor in this match. Like, if he keeps trying to break their fingers, shouldn't it be difficult for most of these guys to do holds? Oh, because they're going to be doing kicks all the time. Why do that? 1, 2, no. By the way, the DST show was brought to you by absolutely nothing. I wish I could actually be honest and just say that I've been advertised, but hell no. I wish I was, though. It'd be cool to be monetized. The fact that I would just be eating my ass out with just selling out and making sure I don't even have my own opinion, just to the fact of selling an ad, it just gets a bit crappy. I don't like that. I like that you can still say, like, be yourself, be entertaining, and still have that creative thing about you while still making money. That's what got me into doing YouTube channels when I was a kid. Because it's like, oh, I just wanted to be myself because I know I can be an entertaining guy to be around, and I want to just craft that into my channel. And if I somehow like made it popular enough, I would be getting money. That would be cool. But I knew it wouldn't be a long-staying thing because, of course, like nobody could be a long-term and live off YouTube unless you're like an OG, like probably AVGN, like the Ace Family, like I think Fred back in the day. And I look at this, and oh my God, look, he's running over to the corner. 1, 2, no. This match is so drama. Like, wait, wow, we're 19 minutes in our opener. Bro, can we get like a run-in? Like, how long until Austin Theory? Oh yeah, he got banned from ringside. So this gay-ass match can just have some work rate. And like he literally collided heads with O'Reilly over to the turnbuckle. Like, why are you doing these concussion-filled moves? And they just force over these kickouts with all these 205 live jobbers. Like, I'm just not feeling this emotionally, like, interested in this match. What's going on, CR21? What's going on? Just trying to suffer. Because I know Cinnamon doesn't want to deal with this BS. I know Steve doesn't want to deal with this BS. Because just watching pro wrestling, instead of it feeling like a fun hobby, it's just a pure job. It's a chore. It doesn't feel like something to escape you from doing something as bullshit as school or work. And that forearm, rebound clothesline, and then a super kick. Yo, this is so indie. He no-sells it again just to do the rest spot off a second rebound clothesline. But he does it off the bottom rope this time. The match opener is cool, pal. Yeah, I like my opener to be 20 minutes of just garbage indie schlock. Cinnamon likes wrestling. He's not doing it for another reason. Well, uh, I know that Cinnamon likes wrestling. Most of us wouldn't be doing this if we haven't had a fondness for pro wrestling. It's just the decline of popularity, just the decline of quality, man. Like you could see over this match, like this is already an oversaturation of moves with like nothing selling, and now they're trying to have Pete Dunne lose off a chokehold. And then he's doing a tilt-a-whirl to reverse into a Fujiwara armbar. No, some face lock. Oh, look at this, Gargano. He's trying to ply the fingers. Would not play an effect anyway. Like, wasn't he doing over the last couple moves, like stomping on his fingers, breaking his fingers, bending his fingers from both guys? And yet he just comes around just now trying to break the submission. Ah, the high knee from the top. Wrestling Johnny, Takeover Johnny Mania will win this match. I think they're trying to force over something for Kyle O'Reilly for a bullshit underdog start. So I think they're just gonna force over O'Reilly to win this match. That's pretty much it, or else he wouldn't be like still a singles guy. They would just force him into tagging with Bobby Fish. I don't really care. I've been regularly watching NXT, and I wouldn't be doing this if I was just still alone doing stuff if it wasn't for like most of the other channels that know me. So this is just that'll clothesline. Cinnamon, if you're interested, man, I'll send the link. I mean, CR, if you're interested, I'll send the link, bro. I don't mind. Ah, look at, oh shit. Adam Cole just tossed a chair right on Johnny Gargano, elbowed the fucking referee. Oh my god, everybody's going crazy. Bulldog takedown, the ref is taken down again. A spray buster near the ring state. And a shining wizard on Kyle O'Reilly. Adam Cole is back, bitch. And another shining wizard to the back of the head of Johnny Gargano. Everybody's down. And look at this, William Regal's pissed off. His vagina's getting tight. Adam Cole, baby. I'm sorry, that's how you sound like every time. Like CR, you always sound mad monotone, and probably because of the like DMD, baby. Yeah, because DMD is actually more charismatic than Adam Cole. Wet ass, like neck beard, Stevie Richards over here. And another silver kick. I swear he had to slap his thigh for that. He had to slap his thigh for that. He had to slap his thigh for that. And he just that was a near 25-minute opener that ended a no contest. Just to push over Heat and force Adam Cole into a feud. That was so underwhelming. What a waste of time. Like, just to finish over Adam Cole, that's not even that important of a star. Just come on, man. Yeah, it ends in no contest, bro. The ref was like bumped down twice. And like Cole just came around assaulting every jobber that moved. That was a waste of 25 minutes just for some work rate match. If they were gonna drag it over that long, they could have just did this DQ in 5 minutes and just had him attack from behind in the start of the entrance, just so you can just Like, not waste people's time. Like, we like, it's only 2 hours. You can make a match opener, like, not start. And, like, what was the point of the match being that long if you're going to end it in that type of way? That wasn't soliciting any drama over any of that. And you just have people waste their time. Like, bro, come on, man. I'm not wasting time watching a 25-minute work rate match. It just ends in a no contest over the finish of Adam Cole. We're just having a bunch of 205 Live jobbers, like, over a petty feud that nobody's interested in. Like, come on, man. Like, that's not a good way to open the show. I think we have MSK versus El Fantasma as well in the title match. I know that's going to be over 25 minutes. And people say that wrestling this is the best roster since, like, in ring roster since the Attitude Era. And whoever says that, you are high. You are high. This is the same assholes from, like, 2016 that pretended that 2016's roster is better in ring than Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression. What's wrong with you? I don't know where you think, because you watch top 10 OMG spots that make me go holy shit moments of guys thigh slapping each other whenever they do high knees, makes you feel like you have more experience watching pro wrestling. But that's not how wrestling works anyway. And that's just ridiculous how you feel like Godfather can't get a crowd to get a more massive pop than Mustafa Ali. Like, you're lying to yourself in that standpoint. And Adam Cole, like, over commercial break, Adam Cole is still somehow being persuaded to go backstage. That was at least like 3 minutes. It takes 3 minutes to get one guy that's below 200 pounds to be forced backstage, and now Ember Moon's coming in. Like, that was awkward. That was just really awkward. Oh, you can't be calling people big. Ember was looking kind of thick. No, I'm joking. This is a respectable women channel. Even though that's purely cap. I insult everybody that moves in pro wrestling. I don't even care if you're even disabled. And it seems like Ember is trying to force herself in a feud with Raquel Gonzalez. I don't get that pose. Is it because she has broad shoulders? Like William Regal, like, doing sport sprints into this. Like, oh, I just got done getting that work rate midget into the ring. And now I'm, like, trying to get Gonzalez, and just look at the super kicks and forearms. That's a majority of everybody's arsenal. Ember Moon just slopped her ass. Like, that's the NXT Women's Champion. She's supposed to be a higher build. She just got so pimp slapped outside the ring. That is so sad. Man, this match is personal. I forgot how this feud even happened. I forgot that, yeah, Dakota Kai is there. Uh-huh. I'm so invested. Like, nobody's, like, turning their back and seeing the ring, like, the sound of the ring. Oh, we can't hear anything. We're trying to get Gonzalez contained. And nobody's turning around and is like, why is Dakota Kai still in the ring? Why is she beating up Ember right now? William Regal doing, like, 17 things at one time. I understand, like, he's a responsible authority figure in the show, but it's just acting mad game. This is the first 30 minutes. We just had a opener that was 25 minutes with no finish, and we just end with, like, the women's champion, like, supposed to be the Brawlic Shemale women's champion with sports bra with no figure, coming around, like, getting beaten up and tossed out the ring by Ember Moon. Like, this woman was, like, 5 foot. Then we got El Fantasma. And there's nothing wrong. I like Santos, but he's just a better Andrade. Let's just keep it a buck. He's just a better Andrade. with DJZ and this guy that I remember from 205 Live. Like El Phantasmo was the only decent thing I watch over on NXT because he actually has a bit of because they actually have a bit of it factor. All right, man. I just got your tweet, CR. All right, man. It was a good. It was a good match. Yeah, it was a good match. It was a good match, CR. Here comes Eli Drake. I'm still calling him Eli Drake. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. That's Eli Drake. It's LA Knight. Yeah. It's LA Knight. Yeah. With the rip off like SmackDown Live font. So he's got to fight Jake Atlas tonight. Oh, I feel like Knight. That is just a fact of life. Yeah, we get it. I feel like I think he kind of dropped the ball. I understand go over the money is I'm still calling him Eli. I don't really care. This guy I feel is getting wasted every time he goes to a different promotion. He becomes a top star and then he just leaves over anything. And it sucks too because I actually am a fan of Eli Drake. I watched him when he came over on Impact and then he showed over on NWA. He had like two good promos, won the tag titles with James Storm and then dropped him. That's about it. And it sucks too because he has really good conductive mic skills. He actually has charisma to get the fans behind him, and he actually grants good chance. And it sucks too because now he's just over the developmental super indie that's just NXT. That's just mid card purgatory for life unless you have it factor. And the bare minimum stars that are even made out of NXT, you're just going to win a mid card title in WWE on the main roster. They go back to NXT. Look at Finn Balor. Just look at Finn Balor and just lower this so I don't get copyright strike by USA. So anybody else having a good day over at the stream, please type over in the chat. I'd love to hear your opinion, what's going on in the show if you're watching it, or having a better day not watching NXT. That's also a good thing. Oh man, what a start! What a start! It's only been 30 minutes, and I already feel like changing it to the Celtics and Nets game. Oh man, Papa John's just listen. We already have a history in the United States as being one of the most diabetic countries to ever exist. Don't get it started. I already saw that Charlie's commercial. Please, oh, by the way, I understand this is a shorter channel, but still, I think this needs a better referencing. Please shout out to my man Destructor. He just had, I think it was 20 reasons why Kenny Omega sucks. Please watch it. That guy's a real one. Great channel. Just him losing his shit was the most funniest part in the second half of the video. Please watch it if you have the chance. Just a bit of a shout out. Even if it's a small channel, I got to give suggestions to other pieces of content because I'm just not trying to always restrict myself. I'm always going to give I share the stuff that is also entertaining. We're back into, oh wow, you just toss more cheese into the shit. I mean, I already feel like the stuffed crust already does that, but you just put like flakes of mozzarella on the crust and on the pizza. Wow. Somehow I can't send the like for anybody else that comes in, I can't find the guest toss the guest thing into the chatty, and I don't know why. Maybe because I'm this lazy that I'm doing this on the phone, so I can't do it over on the computer. What a day, what a day. Mark Henry went. I heard if you want an update on the buys, the pay-per-view buys for Double or Nothing, that was Sunday, capacity crowd. I think they hit 100K buys. And that's not bad for a show because usually you need like 15,000 buys to even sell over for a pay-per-view. So doing that is already good enough to get consistent numbers like that. You can't be like TNA. They used to do monthly pay-per-views and they stopped from 2013 because you needed 15,000 buys and they keep like declining since like 2011, like 2010. So that's like a harsh reality. Even how good you think these shows are, like they need to be consistent in getting a casual audience. Because come casual audience, you get a decent amount of viewership. And I feel like most wrestling shows don't know this anymore because nobody feels like, oh, we're being desperate. We're not getting the real fans we needed. You need a casual audience. Why do you think YouTube like happens and people garner following off that? Because they get the casual viewers. When the casual viewers target on them, then they become a fan. That's how it works, and it's always worked. And it's always been successful. So I always feel like you should always be opening to get outsider fans, and then if they become more interested, they become fans. And here comes Drake Maverick. Uh, oh Jesus Christ! Uh, it's Hitbo with ripoff Jade Cardiel. I think it's Cardiel. Yo, shut these slaves up. This guy looks like Don Moth. God, oh. This is getting serious. Drake Maverick's feuding with some black people, folks. You're called Hippo. Don't try to pretend to be a badass. Don't make me say the N word like Bobby Hill did. So it's Jake Atlas. So it looks like Hippo's feuding with Drake Maverick and Big Ass Damo. Kidding. It's Killian Dane. And now it's Jake Atlas against Eli LA Knight. Here comes the schoolboy. 1, 2, now. By the way, I was thinking about doing shows that I actually don't mind watching, like NWA Power. I've been talking about it positively over my channel, and I've done previous reviews of the show. The only reason I don't, because of course, not a lot of people watch me when I'm being positive, so don't talk about the show that as regularly as I should. And I'm not going to waste my time with Impact News. Jake Atlas and Miriam with an arm jag. Go for that pinfall, and there it is. Wow. Oh, it's Pride Month. That's why Jake Atlas is getting screen time. Makes a whole lot of sense. Cruiserweight Open Challenge. Oh, so everybody on the roster gets a shot. Because everybody on the roster is goddamn cruiserweight. It's taking over with an arm drag. Jesus Christ, Eli Drake is like one of the 4 people in NXT that actually have a good look. I'm not saying that you always got to be built like an Adonis, but at least look like you're a guy that I can't beat fight. Hooks the legs after a sunset flip pinfall goes awry, and here comes Eli Drake. Tossing over the leg. That goes Jake Atlas with that big boot. And trying to go for a vertical suplex. Reverses into a forearm. European uppercut of Jake Atlas. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Jake Atlas, he's just jobber Ricky Starks. And there goes that Snake Eyes off the top rope. LA Knight with that back neck breaker taking control. And here comes Ted DiBiase. Why is he here? Of course, he's been quite astute in the abilities of LA Knight over the last few weeks. Of course, LA Knight welcomes the spectation of the $1 Million Man. Midsection, here comes a right jab into the face of Jake Atlas. Oh, top rope, springboard into a sunset flip, into a pin. It's close call. Too much talking, not enough action. Michinoku driver from LA Knight. Oh, that just sounds gay. The consummate gloating. Oh my goodness. That's the most I can do out of like trying to like have any other type of commentary in this boring ass show. And suffocating Jake Atlas because he's gay. And if LA Knight does win clean here, he's a homophobe. What a storyline. Oh my god, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell, bro. And I've said a lot of stuff that could get my channel. Like, not really. I'm trying to keep my stuff clean. I'll cuss a bit, but like not over to the brink of getting my channel taken. I know guys that say faggot stuff a lot over in their channel, and they have a decent following. Don't get anything twisted. I don't hate Jake Atlas because I feel like they're leeching over his sexual orientation. I just don't care. I remember one time my brother just saw Darby Allin, and it said, "Oh, just look at him without the face paint," and he just called him a faggot. Oh, the constant gloating, and we got a picture. No, we're just in regular commercial break. I'll keep it over on mute for a second.